Welcome to Neo-Nexus. Today we're exploring Escoda Shoal, also known as Sabina Shoal, in the West Philippine Sea. It's not a typical island, it's a low-tide elevation, visible only when the tide is low. Despite its size, Escoda Shoal is crucial for the Philippines. It lies within the Philippines' Exclusive Economic Zone, or EEZ. Beneath the waves, it's a vibrant marine habitat, home to corals and breeding fish. Escoda Shoal stands as a symbol of the Philippines' rights, natural wealth, and the livelihood of its fishermen. Even the smallest places can have the biggest impact. The West Philippine Sea is more than a name, it's a lifeline for Filipinos. It's the part of the South China Sea within the Philippines' EEZ, rich in resources and history. For generations, coastal communities have depended on these waters for food and income. But the area faces serious challenges. China claims almost the entire South China Sea, overlapping the Philippines' EEZ. This has led to tense standoffs, threatening livelihoods and national rights. Environmental damage is another concern. Coral reefs are being destroyed, hurting marine life. In 2016, the Permanent Court of Arbitration affirmed the Philippines' rights. Protecting the West Philippine Sea is about food security, the environment, and national dignity. The West Philippine Sea is a symbol of Filipino resilience. The sea's fate is the nation's fate. The Philippines is preparing to return to Escoda Shoal, a move that sends a clear message the country will defend its territory. This isn't about confrontation, it's about presence and legal rights. The Philippine Coast Guard and government agencies will monitor and secure the area. Their mission: protect the shoal, support Filipino fishermen, and assert sovereignty. By being there, the Philippines strengthens its claim and enforces the 2016 arbitral ruling. This is a practical, peaceful step to turn legal victory into reality. Environmental protection is also a priority. Recent reports of coral damage have raised alarms. Scientists will assess the situation and recommend ways to restore the marine habitat. Safeguarding Escoda Shoal is about being a responsible steward of the sea. The return also means standing with Filipino fishermen, ensuring they can work safely and confidently. Coast Guard escorts will help protect their livelihoods. This mission is a promise. The government stands with its people. The return to Escoda Shoal is about action, not just words. It's a commitment to sovereignty, environment, and community. The world will be watching how the Philippines upholds its rights. This is a defining moment for the nation. Escoda Shoal is more than a location. It's a test of resolve. The Philippines is ready to meet that challenge. The West Philippine Sea is a stage for Filipino courage. Fishermen sail into contested waters, facing danger with determination. Their small boats are symbols of resilience and hope. They know these waters are their home, and they have every right to be there. This bravery inspires a growing sense of national pride. Filipinos everywhere are uniting behind the cause, using #Atinang West Philippine Sea to show support. The Philippine Coast Guard and Navy patrol these waters daily, often outnumbered but never backing down. Their professionalism and honor are a source of pride for the nation. They represent the country's commitment to peace and the rule of law. Courage and pride are the Philippines' greatest strengths. It's not about the size of the fleet but the strength of conviction. The return to Escoda Shoal is powered by this spirit. It's a mission driven by unity and heart. The message is clear: this is our sea, and we will protect it. The collective spirit of the Filipino people is unbreakable. In challenging times, courage and pride will carry the nation forward. The world is witnessing a nation standing tall. The waves of the West Philippine Sea echo with Filipino resolve. The West Philippine Sea dispute has deep roots. After World War II, countries agreed on rules for the sea. UNCLOS, the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. The Philippines signed UNCLOS, gaining an exclusive economic zone extending 200 nautical miles from its coast. China, however, drew the 9-dash line, claiming almost the entire South China Sea based on historic rights. This claim overlaps with the EEZs of the Philippines and other Southeast Asian nations. Tensions rose as China built artificial islands and blocked Filipino fishermen. Diplomatic talks failed to resolve the conflict. In 2013, the Philippines took China to the Permanent Court of Arbitration in The Hague. The question: is China's 9-dash line legal under UNCLOS? In 2016, the court ruled in favor of the Philippines. The 9-dash line was declared to have no legal basis. The court found China had violated the Philippines' rights in its own EEZ. This ruling gave the Philippines a strong legal foundation. Despite the decision, China rejected the outcome. The Philippines continues to defend its rights through law and diplomacy. The dispute is ongoing, but the legal victory remains a powerful tool. The story of the West Philippine Sea is about standing up for what's right. The Philippines' fight is grounded in international law and justice. Despite the challenges, hope for peace and strength remains. The Philippines seeks stability, not conflict. The return to Escoda Shoal is part of a strategy rooted in law and diplomacy. The country shows strength without aggression, earning global respect. International support is growing. Nations like the US, Japan, and Australia back the 2016 ruling and freedom of navigation. These alliances help balance power and keep the peace. Unity among Filipinos is also rising, strengthening the government's resolve. Public support empowers leaders to make bold decisions. Defending the West Philippine Sea is a national cause, not just a policy. The future lies in modernizing the Coast Guard and Navy, and in open dialogue with all nations, including China. Cooperation on environmental protection is possible, even amid disputes. A balanced approach, defense and diplomacy, offers the best hope. The Philippines can secure its rights and prosperity peacefully. The nation's unity and determination are its greatest assets. The goal, a future where the Philippines thrives in its own waters. Peace and strength can go hand in hand. The journey continues, but the vision is clear. The West Philippine Sea can be a sea of peace and opportunity. The return to Escoda Shoal is more than a mission. It's a turning point for the Philippines. It signals a confident defense of national interests. The resources in the West Philippine Sea, fish, oil, gas, belong to the people. Protecting them secures food, energy, and the nation's future. This is about economic survival and national dignity. Enforcing the 2016 arbitral ruling upholds the rule of law for all nations. The Philippines is showing that right, not might, should prevail. This sends a powerful message to the world. For Filipinos, it's a source of pride and proof that their nation stands for justice. The government will continue presence patrols and highlight environmental issues at Escoda Shoal. International attention and support will grow. Joint patrols with allies will strengthen the country's position. The goal, make Philippine presence in its EEZ the norm. This is a long-term strategy requiring patience and resolve. The return to Escoda Shoal is a defining moment. It's about protecting livelihoods, the environment, and national pride. Defending the West Philippine Sea is defending the future of the Philippines. Every Filipino has a stake in this story.